this close by. Yeah, I was making sure I was heading towards the entrance before I just slammed into it.
Why am I getting scanned again, you assholes?
They don't trust you. They heard the puns. They know what's coming.
Exactly. They're after my bad puns. I've been targeted by the pun police.
Oh my god. Which is actually a pun in and of itself. Because,
exactly.
You know, puns sounds like fun. Yeah. Alrighty, so it says that after I finish up here, I need to go check out the signal on that planet over there. Hopefully that's not the planet that has the really annoying one-things.
It is. Yeah, the pun police are planning my pentacular punishment at the moment, so... it just gets worse, dude.
I can tell.
Oh shit. I've got puns rolling around in my head right now. I can't get rid of them. They just won't go away.
As long as you're enjoying yourself, I guess.
I mean, I'm not sure if that's the point at the moment. The putrid puns of pentacular punishment. I mean... How many P's can I roll in a pun?
Apparently a lot.
It's just a perfunctory performance. Pentacular performance of pacifistic... The fuck, I lost it. I had a word. I broke it.
Dropped it though.
I dropped it.
You're not getting that one back. It's gone.
I mean, I could pick it up pretty particularly.
I'm sure you could. Especially knowing you for as long as I have, I'm sure you could.
It's even worse when I'm on stream too. It's just, it like goads me. I can't help it.
There's people, they must hear this.
Exactly. Oh my god. I can hardly concentrate on what I'm doing on the screen now. They're rolling that bad.
As long as you're not like walking face first into a wall.
I've done that.
You're okay. Have you done that?
Like in character, but I've done that.
I can't say I'm shocked, but
the pervasive powers of my particular puns.
Alright, that's edited. So now I'm happy with how I look. Now I just have to brace myself because I have to go to that planet full of the one people you were talking about.
Oh, Sentinels?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And the worst part is, I'm gonna have to craft more stuff to get my ship to launch because I think I can only launch one more time off the planet. That'll be fun.
That moment when you just have to go third person, otherwise the emote just doesn't look right.
I have never seen an emote in first person. I actually prefer third person.
Nah, I prefer first person for actually doing things.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure why. Like, I think the reason why I like third person is I like being able to see my character.
True. Oh. Did you come up to this side?
Where all the people are at?
Yes. This is an easy way to get a lot of bits of language at one time.
I did not know that. Oh, hey, it's a bunch of Gek.
Exactly. It's a spectacular gathering.
Oh my god. Well, I can't say I'm shocked.
It's glorious. He got mad at me. I tried to look at his work.
So how do you gather the languages from these guys? Just talk to them or something?
As you walk around and talk to them, some of them will be like, "Hey, I can ask you about bits of your dialect."
Oh, okay.
Gek usually just requires some usually some units.
Oh yeah, request dialect up right here.
Yep.
So what are Gek then? Because I noticed, like, even in my saves, they love it when you give them money. Are these like the merchant guys?
They're like the Ferengi of No Man's Sky.
Okay.
Oh, come on, you brats! You won't. Why won't you help me with your dialect?
I like how they only teach you one word.
I know, right? Like, give me a sentence or something. Let me understand what the hell you're saying.
Is this Gek wearing, like, freaking whatever those Russian hats are called? I just never forgot the term.
Oh no, that's actually their heads.
Oh hey, he taught me the Gek word for Gek.
Well, at least now you know when a Gek says Gek.
This is true. Click my tongue.
Yeah. Usually it's not a bad idea.
Will you get mad if I do that?
No, not usually.
Did I just say I would marry it or something? I'm confused.
Don't know. I almost just had a Gek try to beat my ass.
Oh, geesh.
I specialize in pissing them off.
The Gek kind of look like a weird combination of, like, frogs and lizards and stuff.
I call them tadpoles with legs.
That's not a bad term for them, especially because they're kind of short.
Exactly.
Oh, this one is, he gestures at me angrily. Should I laugh or cower?
That's what I was like, he's about to beat my ass because I laughed at him.
Oh, you laugh. I'm gonna cower and see what happens. Oh, he's just laughing now. That's it, he just laughed about it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, let's request up with that. He taught me the word destroy. I'm not too for sure how to feel about that.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna see if there's any upgrades I can add at the moment.
Go for it. I guess, I didn't know you could learn their language like that, so thanks for showing me that.
Yeah, that's something you can only really do since getting next. Because previously, yeah, you'd have a couple of them in there, but you could only bounce between them so often.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a real drag to try to learn their language.
It seems I skipped a lot by just getting the game when the next came out.
Yeah, it's like you got the mechanical side of it down, but then there's the other side of things.
Yeah, the main reason I got this game, I'm not gonna lie, I was scrolling through the PlayStation Marketplace and I was just wanting a game to literally just explore and mess around with, like a game that didn't really take itself too seriously. And then it was like, oh hey, No Man's Sky is on sale for like $20.
Right.
And I knew beforehand that everybody said the game was awful, but I was like, yeah, I'll get it for $20.
Yeah. Well, me, B, and Johan all have it on PS4 here. Trying to convince a couple other people to get it too, so that there's always somebody online.
Well, I mean, I will be playing it a lot here because it's a new game for me. So obviously I'm gonna be messing around with it. But my internet is really bad right now, and the internet service people are coming out Thursday to fix it.
I see. How do I make an acid?
Yeah, to give you an idea.
Molten Mordite. Okay.
I was gonna say, I don't know if anybody is watching your stream, but they're about to cringe at what I'm about to say.
Oh boy.
I clocked my internet speed earlier today, and I was hauling ass at 1 kilobyte per second.
Ah!
Right?
Damn! I'm on DSL and I'm faster than that.
Yeah.
Like, how are you even talking to me? It should be like stutter stepping every other word.
Well, right now I'm getting about 4 megabytes per second. Or should I say megabits per second?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, but the reason why I don't stutter step with my horrible internet is the tower I'm pinging off of is literally like 200 feet away. Like, it's within walking distance.
What the hell? My phone is like spazzing out for some reason.
It's the CIA. They're on to you.
Damn it, I told them to stop watching my shit. Leave me alone. I ain't doing nothing.
Not currently.
There, I updated my position with the CIA through my game. They know where I am now. I don't see what the problem is.
We're on this space station. We're not even on a planet.
Right. I'm just sitting here like every couple seconds I hear my phone go bzz, 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 bzz. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh, I was gonna say, I have to tell you something amazing that happened. That's not related to this game, but I told you how I just got done playing D&D before I hopped online. To describe this party composition to you, we have a half-orc rogue, we have a Goliath barbarian,
Right.
we have 2 high elf wizards, and a human wizard, so 3 wizards.
Okay.
And we have a halfling cleric, right?
Alright.
Okay, so what I haven't told you so far is that this Goliath barbarian is a multi-class barbarian and monk.
Right.
He has a movement speed of 50.
Well then.
It's about to get good. So with his movement speed of 50, he can dash as his action for 100, and then dash with his bonus action for 150. So he can haul when he wants to. So,
right, this is sounding like my Tabaxi monk.
Oh, it's about to get worse. So we found out that if we give him haste, and he is now able to dash. He's now able to dash 4 times, and his movement speed is doubled, so it's 100 feet every time he dashes.
Jeez.
So he has 500 feet of movement, and now this is where it gets good. We didn't really think about it, but we're in the middle of a desert, and then he was like, out of nowhere, he was like, hey, Goliaths have that ability where we can push and pull like a size larger than we are.
Oh no.
So he bought a cart. We bought a cart for him, and he was actually able to pull the cart with the entire party in it. And here's the best part. We realized that if all three wizards alternated casting haste on him,
you could keep it up non-stop.
He could keep it up non-stop. And we had a cleric, because the DM was giving him exhaustion for doing this so much. We had a cleric just healing his exhaustion every time he got exhaustion. And the DM was like, but what about the end of haste where it says that, you know, he has lethargy, so he won't be able to act for 6 seconds. So what we did is we put 2 extra wheels on the back of the cart so that when the Goliath gets the lethargy from haste, he can jump up and everybody in the cart can lean backwards and keep it on its back wheels so that it keeps going. And the best part about that is that I'm one of the high elf wizards. The 2 high elf wizards are proficient in land vehicles, so we're able to control it while he's not pulling it.
If you could see me on stream right now, I'm facepalming.
And so yeah, so we found out that 500 feet per turn, so that's 500 feet every 6 seconds, and this goes on for 15 minutes. You're traveling 56 miles per hour.
Right.
We did 3 days travel in 1 day.
That's disgusting, sir.
And the best part was the DM was just sitting there like, you know, I had like bandit attacks planned and monsters and a bunch of other stuff.
And you guys are just like,
so
nope.
Yeah. It's like, you guys are going so fast that it doesn't even matter, because that's 500 feet a turn. Like, even if you set up a board, we would be off the board that turn.
Yeah. It's just like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, gone. And combat begins, and we're all on the wagon, and we're all gone.
We're 500 feet that way. Well, yeah, you're... Yep.
I mean, you get a couple arrows thrown at you, maybe.
Maybe. And even then, like, the only thing that could really hit you at that distance is, like, if the DM made a warlock who had spell sniper, so it's like 600-foot Eldritch Blast.
Right.
It was just, like, such a funny thing, because the DM was like, okay, if you're doing this, it's going to cost, like, this amount of gold to custom build, like, a cart that's not going to collapse on you from going that fast.
Right.
And our
y'all are just like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. We're just like, we'll pay that, sure.
That's just scary on several levels.
And yeah, it was a hilarious moment, because you can just imagine the DM just like sitting there disgusted with us because we avoided every consequence of traveling through a desert.
No, you see, I'm that dick of a DM that I'd have been like, alright, make checks to make sure you don't hit any holes or quicksand or random crap.
The funny thing was how we avoided that is that we had 3 people in the party who are proficient in land vehicles. So 2 of us were making sure the cart wasn't doing anything crazy. And then the halfling was sitting on the Goliath's shoulders, turning his head to turn him. It was amazing.
So the halfling was riding the Goliath.
Yes.
Of course. Why not?
It was... I know I said sitting on his shoulders, but the halfling was actually standing in his backpack.
Well, that would make a little more sense. God, this reminds me of crazy stuff that I read on shit my players say on Tumblr for D&D.
Oh yeah, there's some funny moments.
Like, if you should like write that up and send that to that Tumblr. I can guarantee you it will make it.
3 days of travel in 30 minutes, yeah. And how we kept it going is because we were using our spell slots and everything. We would take, because we were high elves, and a long rest for us is only 4 hours instead of your traditional 8.
One of you was always meditating.
Yeah, pretty much. So we just kept it going. And what's funny is that the wizards are blade singers. Like, we're 2 blade singers, and we just happen to know haste.
Well, it's kind of a thing that you would want to know as a blade singer, because it's kind of important.
Well, yeah. Hey, I have 4 attacks now. Something like that.
Right. Oh, I'm a wizard. I have 4 attacks. Whack, whack, whack. Spell.
Yeah, you could do that. Especially me. I based all of my spells on fire, and the other one's all based on lightning.
Ah.
But it was just a
Whoa,
really fun
I just
time.
got whacked by a fucking ship coming in.
Ouch. You okay?
You didn't do anything to me. You just smacked me to the back of the hangar.
Oh, this blue one?
Yeah, this one right here that just landed, dude, came flying in and whacked me.
Actually, kind of a cool looking ship. Oh, it's a Gek pilot.
Of course it is.
I cannot buy your ship, but I want to look at it. Oh, it's a fighter ship. That's why it looks like it does.
Yeah.
Are fighter ships worth having in this game? Curious question.
I don't use them just because I'm not a big combat pilot.
Okay. I might get into that. It depends on how well it works. I'm about to launch and head to that planet to the signal source.
Alright.
Apparently I'm launching right behind you.
Whee!